Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a how-to for beginners on how to contour. A lot of people ask me how I learned or where I learned, and I really just tell them that I watched a ton of YouTube videos and practiced. So I just thought I'd share my little tips with you guys. A couple things to remember: everyone's face is shaped differently, so something that might work for me or where I may contour may not be where you should. So just make sure that you're doing it to what complements your face, and also do a little bit at a time. It can go, contouring especially, can go really south really fast, I guess. So just take your time and build it up. Don't start off right off the bat very intense, because it's hard to take away than it is to build it up, if that makes any sense. But yeah, if you guys are new here, then make sure you subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I upload. I think I said those in a weird order, but I think you guys get it by now. But yeah, so as always, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing I do after I apply my foundation, I take a concealer and I highlight the high points of my face. I don't know why I just went like this. But I like to highlight the high points of my face, which are underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, there. And I already put lip product on, but I'll do it anyway. There. And there. I know it looks super duper attractive, right? So next I take my beauty blender and I blend that in. Next, I like to set the concealer underneath my eyes. So what I will do is I will take the Makeup Revolution banana powder that I've been using, and I will dump it out on a flat surface. We'll just use this palette. So I'll dump it out on a flat surface. Make sure to blend out any creasing that might be happening. Take the flat edge, dip it in, and bake that a little. Not too much, just enough so that it sets the concealer in place and it prevents any creasing. Not too much on the forehead, because the concealer doesn't really move or crease on my forehead. And then take a brush and just wipe away the bake. Next, I like to go in with contour. So I use the Tarteist Pro Glow palette, but you can really use any contour, and I love this powder contour right here. So I'll take that on a sculpting brush, contour brush. On this contour brush, it's just a fluffy round brush with a pointed tip. Perfect for those contour lines. So I'll take that, and what you want to do is you want to feel for the hollows of your cheeks and contour in that hollow of your cheek towards your mouth. If you bring it too close, you'll look kind of crazy. So I like to stop right about here, maybe the center of my cheek. And I always start off with a little bit because you can always build it up. But if you go in with too much, you can't really tone it down. And I go up into my hairline, especially since I constantly get foundation in my hairline. You can also make that face too, that kissy face, fishy face. And I just like to buff that out as much as possible. And if it gets a little too out of control, like too far down, I'll take my Real Techniques makeup sponge, grab some banana powder, and just sharpen out that edge. And you don't have to let that bake that long, just enough to kind of carve out a sharp edge like that. And then I take whatever's left over on my brush. I don't pick up any more product, and I like to hit the bottom of my chin. Not too much, because you can really make it look like you have a beard. Just enough to get some definition going on down there. Then I'll take a little bit more and I'll go on my forehead. Next, for the glow, which is my favorite part, I absolutely love a good highlight. I like to take a cream product first before I go in with a powder. So what I'm using is the True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator in the shade N201 Rose. I don't know why, I just like goofy smiles, but I love this stuff. So I'll just dot a couple dots on each side, like that. And then I'll just pounce that in. And then quickly before that sets, I'll take my Nicole Guerriero palette and dip into a shade. Use any more of this like on my nose or anything. On my nose, I like just a subtle glow. So I'll just go into the same shade in the Nicole Guerriero palette, and I'll hit the rest of my face. So I completely forgot to show you guys how I contour my nose. I don't do it often, but when I do, I just take a small shadow brush, pick up a little product, and do just a little bit on each side, just to make my nose appear pinched in. If you do too much, it could look muddy. So I try not to overdo it. My nose is crooked. We all know this, but that doesn't stop me. Ooh, that doesn't stop me from contouring my nose. Okay, so I went ahead and applied some blush just to make everything blend in a little bit better. I do have a little friend here that came to say hello. Yes. Anyway, but next I like to take my setting spray, whichever it is at the moment, and right now it's the Cover FX one. I like to spray this on my face, and then I like to just pounce it in with a beauty blender. I feel like it helps the powders settle a little bit better and melt into my skin, if that makes any sense. So I'll do that right now. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was very easy to follow along with the steps. I hope I made everything as clear as possible. If not, you can always ask questions down below and I will definitely get back to you. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget that if you're not already, to make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I upload. And all my social medias are linked down below, so there is no reason that you guys should not be following me around and semi-stalking me a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye guys.